Can I be honest with y'all? Most people think they're broke because they don't make enough money. But after working with hundreds of people when it comes to their credit and their finances, I realized that that's not necessarily the case. I've worked with people that make $35,000 a year that are able to save consistently, and others that make $150,000 a year that are living paycheck to paycheck. So today we're going to talk about something that might be uncomfortable. Your income isn't the reason why you're broke. Your habits are. So the question you have to ask yourself is, if somebody doubled your paycheck right now today, would you be wealthy, or would you be spending twice as much? That's what we're going to talk about. And I know people hate hearing this because yes, inflation is real. Groceries are expensive. Rent is high, trust. But that's why you should go buy a house. But we'll talk about it later. So I'm not saying that money doesn't matter, because it absolutely does matter. But I'm saying if every raise disappears, every tax fund disappears, every bonus disappears, what happens with your money? And me personally, I remember thinking, oh, I can just make another $1,000. And guess what? It got me nowhere. Because as my lifestyle increased, as my money increased, so did my lifestyle. That's why it's so important to catch these habits early. And the Bible says he who can be trusted with a little can be trusted with a lot. So you have to develop these habits now so God can be like, oh yes, we can trust you with more. Okay, so we're about to get into it. So most people stay broke because they're not telling their money where to go. Ask you some questions like, how much did you spend out eating last month? How much did you spend on online shopping? Could you answer them? How much did you spend on subscriptions? Because that one gets us, whether it's Amazon, Apple Music. I don't know. Did we pay for Spotify? I don't know. And nevertheless, all your subscriptions that you have. A lot of people have no idea, right? So because of this, your money seems to just disappear. No, it's because you're not telling your money where to go. There's no plan in place. So now we're into number 2, and this one's gonna hurt. We're spending because we're in our feelings. We don't actually need something. We just want to. Whether it's you're sad, you're happy, you're celebrating, you're bored, you're anxious, whatever the case may be. You're spending because you have a feeling. You have to be able to control that feeling. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had to check myself on this numerous times, because when you're winning, it's good to be like, oh yeah, we about to do this, we about to do that. No, bring it back in for a minute, okay? Take a minute. Because I used to do this a lot. Mine was more so with food. Like, girl, you deserve that. You should go buy that. You should get that. Or a lot of it, say it, don't spray it, with maintenance with me, like, you should go get your hair done. You should go get your toes done. Like, but it's just like, you could have waited a little bit. You could have did this. So it's okay. We all have done it. But you have to first identify that problem that you have it. Oof. And number 3, especially in this generation, people are buying things to impress other people. Whether it's the going on trips, the luxury cars, the vacations. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having nice things. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is, when you have no emergency fund, when you don't have your habits in line, when there's no accountability when it comes to your money, and you're just spending, or you're putting everything on a credit card that's going to come back to bite you later, this is no bueno, my friend. Yeah, I'm practicing Spanish. And it just makes me think, like, you don't have any assets, there's no investments or anything like that. We've mastered looking wealthy without actually being wealthy. That's cool to look at, but when it comes down to it, what are you leaving your children? Come on now. We're creating generational wealth. Let's not forget the goal here. We want to be able to give down. We want to pass down assets, not debt, to our children. I mean, at least me. I don't know about y'all. But if you're here, I think you feel the same. And number 4, I'm not going to lie. I'm a victim, not anymore. But I used to be a victim of this myself, of not checking my finances and just pushing it off. So no, I'm not seeing when the bill's coming. I'm not checking my bank account. I'm not looking at my credit score or my credit card, because it just all feels too overwhelming. And I'm here to validate that feeling that you have. I understand that it is very overwhelming. Like, it's a lot to look at. But here's my thing. It's not just going to go away, babes. It's not. You have to get it. You have to ring it in. Okay? Throw it in a headlock if you have to. The first step to fixing your finances is actually facing them. And this is probably one of the hardest steps, because it feels so overwhelming to be like, oh my gosh, I have this debt, I have that debt, my bank account says this. And it's very overwhelming, but at the end of the day, you got here. You're here. You got to get yourself out. You got to start now. And let me go ahead and throw this out too, that wealth isn't just one big decision. It's literally thousands of tiny decisions. And I wrote some down just for you to get your brain thinking, right? For example, making coffee at home, which I know might not be the best. I'm knowing. Paying yourself first, skipping impulsive purchases. And this is a big one, because I know I've done it. And a lot of us are like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Stop. Take a minute. if one of my rules is if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it once. And if you do buy it twice, put away that money, so buy it the first time and put away the same amount into savings, whatever the case may be, since you can afford it twice, right? Invest consistently. This is something that I'm still learning a bit myself, and learning instead of scrolling. Your earways are a canal. So if you're just, taking in all the news, like I actually went through my Instagram and I was unfollowing different sites, or not sites, different things, like Philly Scoople was one of them. Like these are the things you're intaking. You have to be always learning. If you're trying to actually grow, you have to. So that's staying up on your words, staying in your prayer, who you surrounding yourself with. I'm gonna go on a different tangent, so I'm just gonna stop here. Yeah, that was actually the end of my list. So then I also wrote down what I actually changed in my finances, and it actually was not making more money. So it was starting to I started respecting my money, because like I said, I bartend and serve. It's quick money. Boom, 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 boom. You're gonna make it back. You're gonna make it back. No, I have to start respecting it. I think this is 5. A lot of people wait until they're like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I have more money. Wait until I have more money. Wait until I have more money. No. The habit is developed before you get more money. You need to have it before. And I'm just going to keep quoting this. He that can be trusted with a little can be trusted with a lot. So even if you're not saving $2,000, you're saving $20. God's looking at it like, okay, he's stewarding well. Let's go ahead and bless him more, because I know he's not going to go out here and blow it on things that are not of me. Yeah. But it's discipline. Learn discipline now. Even if I had to do it personally myself when it comes to serving and bartending, because I'm quick to, oh, I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna make it back. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get it in my hand. That was the problem. Like, it was a mindset thing. I had to get the shift of, no, I need to be saving, because God forbid something happens. What if I hurt myself? Now I can't go to work, wherever the case may be. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's putting $20 away, or whatever the case may be from your paycheck, putting it away and showing God, hey, I'm gonna steward these the right way. Your future self will thank you. I want you to go ahead and do something today. I want you to go open your bank account, or bank accounts if you have plural, which you should, because you should. We'll get there. But anyway, open your bank account, right? And I want you to write down these 3 things. I want you to write down your income, your bills, and everything you spend, okay? So take a month. This is going out the end of June. So you're basically almost there for what you're gonna spend. So even if you have to do this on the 30th, that's fine. But track everything, okay? And see. Having awareness is literally where wealth begins. So if no one's taught you, whatever, talked about, anyway, but if it's all jokes aside, if no one's taught you about money, you are in the absolute right place. Wealth University is going to help you build wealth from the ground up. So clearly I can't talk no more. I get excited though when it comes to this. From the ground up. No, you're not going to become wealthy overnight, and that is a-okay, but we want to make sure we know how to start our finances before God blesses us, blesses our business. So yeah. And if this lesson helped you, please comment a money habit that you are stopping this week. We're rebuking it. We're asking the Lord to remove it. Okay, remove that habit from our life. Go ahead and comment it down below. And please, if you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm throwing y'all gems, okay? In the next lesson, we're gonna talk about credit. Y'all know I love to talk about some. Man, I love credit, y'all. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
Class is dismissed. Your homework starts now, and I'll see y'all in the next lesson.
Okay, you can close now.
Bye, y'all.